Oh. I was kind of like losing my shit because he actually was like staying for a hot moment. Oh my goodness, Batman, I love you. Here, there you go. Get tucked in. Oh, hmm. Something I thought I would never say to Batman. Get tucked in. Holy foot tucks, I love that. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Cottontails. Happy Yule, Kottontales. Merry post Christmas. It is the day after Christmas 2019, and I hope everyone had a phenomenal holiday. For a lot of people, the holiday is still going. Hanukkah's still going. Kwanzaa starts today. So it is still very much the Yuletide season and holiday season for everyone. Um, Christmas is always a little bit stressful, but a lot of fun, and that's exactly what my Christmas was. Um, Very crazy and all around, but a good day. I'm excited for today, the day after Christmas, getting to spend some time here in my Club of Cottontails, but also after Christmas sales. So for the last 4 years, I would be saying, I have gone and taken advantage of various sales, usually Target, because Target has, to me, the best decorations and wrapping paper for my money. I have gone to like Walmart, but found very few things at Walmart. Most of the stuff I've gotten has been at Target. So I am going to Target for the after Christmas sales, but I am going to Walmart to look at their optical section because I need new glasses. Um, I'm hoping they'll let me because I always heard that you can't really get new prescriptions when you're pregnant or breastfeeding, which I am still actively breastfeeding, so I'm hoping that I can. Because it's not like, I don't know. I don't know because I'm not a doctor. I'm going off of what other people have told me. I did have a doctor that asked me if I was heavily breastfeeding, like more than 3 times a day back in the day, and I was like, yes. They're like, okay, definitely don't go to the optical. So I'm thinking that because I only really do it like twice a day, if that now, I'm wondering like, has it been enough time for me to get updated glasses? I'm hoping so. If not, then oh well, I'll just have to make do with these bad boys until I am officially done nursing junior, which will probably most likely be summertime. Um, which will suck for me, but then I can use the money that I was planning to get glasses towards like my tattoos that I want to get because I'm going to be getting some tattoos. I want to plan for it like March, April is when I want to get my forearm tattoos. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's one way to find out you have a bruise. Holy shit. You know what's funny is the other day it was hurting right there and I didn't really think anything of it to check it, but there's definitely a bruise there, which is interesting. Live, right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. I can't believe that it's about to be 2020. I'm so excited for like our first meeting. I just want to be like, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and this is 2020. Or be like, I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and this is Club Cottontail. Dun dun. Just like do my best Barbara Walters fucking 2020 voice, which I've been hearing, and I hope they do it. Getting Barbara Walters to guest star the New Year's Eve or Rockin' New Year's Eve ball drop in New York. So then she can say, I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020, because it's about to be, the year 2020. I just, so good. So good. Alright, get these spread in hopes that we get some cottontails to come and chill and chillax with us. Being that it's the day after Christmas, I don't have much hopes for any cottontails coming to join us. Ooh, we're 65% way through the story. Or really, it's the game. So they have a couple different breakdowns. They have that main, it said continue story, and then it said 65%. And then when you get into the story, you have a bunch of other little percentages on different things that you're doing. So, for example, like this top one, I would feel is the main bit, and we're 79% way through that. Been working our way through. I'm really this right here. I was so proud of myself. Like the when we first came across the APCs, they were stupid hard. I mean, obviously because we've been playing it and Batman gets updated gear and stuff like that, he can take them on like extra better than before. However, for me, uh, it was just a matter of getting to learn the controls and everything. Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm honestly probably going to keep Batman here all day. Um, It'll be a great way to get through the day. I have to save this. It's so good. So I literally just threw my hair up in a ponytail. I didn't brush my hair. This is like such a post-Christmas fucking look. Hair not brushed, thrown up into a ponytail, just like boom bada bang. How you doing, bun? Get the fuck down though. Now I'm digging the ponytail, just like a messy ass ponytail. My bangs are coiffed for the motherfucking universe, and it almost makes no sense to me because usually bangs are the worst when it comes to bedhead. But my bangs are just like, oh no, we're doing good, bitch. We're doing great. We got some Wayne points to use. Aww. So, for those who are wondering, I'm actually going to do some story mode. I have quite a few Kottontales that are just like, man, this bitch does not just like follow suit in one way or other. I am all over the place. And for most, I would say that that can be a bit daunting. But that just means that Club Kottontale's not for you, and that's perfectly fucking fine, because Club Kottontale's for me. So, boom. I truthfully am the type of content creator that I make it for myself, and I enjoy sharing it with other people because by doing so, I'm helping myself mentally and physically. I'm also putting myself out of my comfort zone, sometimes making more friends, mostly acquaintances, but sometimes friends. It's truly been a very interesting and loving experience. The last, I'll see, like, we already have a dick like. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm just like, thank you for your opinion. That's one individual who took time out of their day to be like, you know what? I'm going to leave my opinion. So thank you so much for your one opinion. I hope you have a very happy Yule. I'm not going to make assumptions, but I'm going to say that you're most likely someone who is either an infant bunny or definitely a baby bunny, someone who is not the age of 21 and up, because usually people of a more mature age, and I put that loosely, they tend to understand that people can make and create what they want to. But for me, it's just an opinion, and I enjoy seeing it. So thank you so much. I already have an opinion on this motherfucking meeting. Thank you. I like Dick too, so I completely understand. That like for reals makes me very moist inside. That's amazing. Cheers to that. Let's cheers to that one beautiful opinion already on this beautiful Club Cottontail meeting. Batman Arkham Knight, a hashtag blind as fuck run. At least for me because this is my first time ever playing it. And we are going to be working on the main story. I purposely left him in the police department because we just got done putting Two Face in there. That was the last thing that we did.
Nothing burns like injustice.
So good. But yeah, the last thing we had done was the Two-Face bit, and it's completed now. Um, it looks like there's a few things we can't do, like we wouldn't be able to do that or this. This, I don't know when this is going to spark more things. I guess we just kind of have to wait. Uh, I probably will do some other stuff after we do just a little bit of the story. Um, or maybe we'll do just story. Honestly, I am a random motherfucker and I'm super indecisive to boot. So it can, it can be difficult sometimes, me choosing what I want to do. And it's funny because, like, my moose, he's like, it's so frustrating that you won't just do the story. He's like, just do the story, bitch. And I'm like, dude, you and everyone else. Straight up.
They attacked us, swarmed over the truck. We couldn't do anything.
Dent can be a dog. Sick freak.
You should have stayed away tonight, Dent.
How many times have we done this, Batman? You put us behind bars only for us to escape. Your life is meaningless. A charade!
Not meaningless. Satisfying.
Satisfaction is short-lived. Enjoy it while you can.
It's satisfying.
Next time we meet, you die.
I want to make.
You just bring out the best in everyone. Your enemies, your friends, even your bestest frenemies like Harv here. He's at least halfway interesting these days, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, Joker. But no, I want to make an observation that I've noticed whenever I use some of my mindful physical tools like Blue Bear or Batman or Boulder, I do find we tend to get more opinions of liking Dick versus liking Cottontail, which I find extremely interesting because it's essentially disliking someone's courage and confidence to be 100% themselves and show a side of their mental disorders that most people keep completely hidden. And I can tell you right now, those people that are keeping it completely hidden, it's hurting them. And if it's not hurting them, they're getting it out somewhere else. This is my healthy, happy medium, along with therapy that I do once a month. Um, and that's like the top question that Hosey always asks me is if I've been doing meetings in my channel, taking that time for myself. Like this morning, uh, I'm actually happy. Like a Christmas gift to myself was having a clean kitchen. So I woke up to, an empty sink this morning and only had to wash, her tray and everything from breakfast. So it was nice. It's nice being able to sit here knowing, like, sure, there's always something I could do around the house, but there's nothing that needs my immediate attention. And it makes it to where I can just enjoy a lovely post-Christmas toke with me, myself, and I, and lurking cottontails alike. And of course, anyone watching this as posted content, as we all know, life gets life. Life gets life. Yeah, that makes sense. Life gets super busy, and watching posted content is an easier way to tune in sometimes. Cheers to all of the motherfucking Cottontails. Happy Yule to you.
Feeling lucky, Batman? What do you say we flip a coin? Heads, we walk free. They say time is the best judge. Oh, the verdict's in. And Gotham's time is up.
Oh boy.
Call yourself a friend. I don't deserve to be here. What did I ever do wrong? Sure, you're on the right side of the bars, Batman. From where I'm standing, you look guilty as hell. After tonight, you're finished. We get to start again from scratch. No cops, no law, no Batman. Feeling lucky, Batman? What do you say we flip a coin? Heads, we walk free.
Alright, let's get right into it, shall we? Um, before we get into the next bit of the main, or what I'm considering the main story, because I have it at the top of the wheel here, it's the, going against Scarecrow. The whole point of Halloween night is he has released a fear toxin, and all the other criminals are like, let's run amok. But if you were just now, for the first time, or, just happen to be tuning in, and you're very new, hello and welcome to my Club of Cottontales. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis, and it's very, very moist to meet you. Moist is my mindful, positive mantra that I use all the motherfucking time. Sometimes I'll mean MOIST because your body is pretty much like majority water. I still need to look up the percentages on that. Gosh, there's so many things I need to do. But your body is seriously majority water, so you should be moist. But I'm talking moist. MOOISST. The positive, mindful mantra to be 100% yourself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. Simply loving yourself, and you will be loved. No shame at all. I can't even explain how much sure it has like a fun word to it. Most people when they first hear moist, they go ha ha ha. Ha. But when they realize what it means, they they understand that it's just a word to something that has a secondary meaning, which is how most things are. You know what I mean? And that's an amazing feeling. Oh, what up, Winchester? Exactly. Moist. Exactly. Merry Yule and post Christmas to you. But yeah, um, other than it being a place where I will openly use my mindful mantra, this is and always will be a 21 plus as well as 420 friendly community. I make my content for myself to help myself mentally and physically. I just achieved level 33 this year, actually just over 2 weeks ago. Um, so 21 plus because I make my content for myself, and it's 420 friendly because I'm 420 friendly. Even if I wasn't toking on a bowl to help whatever it is helping, I would still be an advocate in positivity of marijuana, both recreational and medical. Obviously more medical than recreational, but if in my aspects of recreational things that you can do to get inebriated, I would rather someone smoke a shit ton of weed than drink a shit ton of alcohol. That's always been my case. I'm not a heavy drinker and I used to drink a lot when I was younger, but I just like I observe the actions of people who are stoned and the people who are drunk. And for me, I would just prefer a room full of stoners. But honestly, I don't even know that many stoners. Most of the people I know smoke it medically like me, so it's a room full of medicated people, which is just a room full of healthy people. And it's kind of a hard thing to explain to most people because they look at marijuana, and they just assume, oh, that person's high, that person's baked, all these things. And to you, sweet. Oh, thank you, thank you. I am having a wonderful Yule. It is December 26th, which is always a kind of a tickle for me because December 26th, 2003, I had, just over 2 weeks ago turned 17. So I was 17 years old and I lost my virginity this day in 2003. That's a long fucking time ago. I'm just like doing that math. I'm like, it's 2019, bitch. That was 16 years ago, man. That is so. Holy fucks. It will be 17 years next year. And I was 17 years old when I had lost my virginity. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be like a crazy thing. It's just like, it's one of those things. It was my Christmas present to myself that year. I had been thinking about sex for a while, but I've always been the type of person that I'm an observer, or most people call it a lurker, but I observe things so intensely, and I don't do things that I don't enjoy, especially not now. In the past and in my younger years, I did a lot of things just to appease the people around me, to not rock boats, and to not make people feel a certain way, even though it made me feel all sorts of ways. Now, and for many years, I have always just I like what I like. I dislike what I dislike. Um, I only really like to associate with people who understand that you can like and dislike what you want and you can still get along with people. Arguments are healthy, it's how the outcome comes to be. Um, Healthy debates, man. Healthy debates are wonderful. That's the spice of life right there. Almost everyone I know are stoners, and I'm usually the only drinker in the room. Oh man, so you know lots of people who actually smoke marijuana to get stoned. See, I don't know very many stoners whatsoever. Um, I know a few. I do know a few people who actually smoke marijuana recreationally. Um, Most of my people, I know a lot of drinkers. Most of the people I know actually drink. Not so like it's crazy as if you would have met me in my early 20s, you probably would have thought I was a drinker, but that's just like what everyone else was doing, and I could hold my liquor, so I could go drink and have fun with my friends and, watch them get belligerent and me just basically drinking almost as much as they is, but not not getting the way that they were because I have a pretty high it's weird. I have a high alcohol tolerance, but sometimes it just hits me so hard cuz I'm a lightweight. Like sometimes I can drink, just drink, drink, drink. And I'm still a lightweight, but I can just drink for like it's like what the fuck's going on? It's like my Irish is coming out or something. And then most of the time I have two Bartle and James and I'm like, "How you doing?" But it's also the sort of thing that now when I drink because I'm looking to get inebriated and just relax. Whereas in my early 20s, it was a sociable thing because everyone else was doing it. And, you know, I was super insecure. It was all usually stemmed from my mental disorders, but I was just an insecure person in my early 20s. Most people in their early 20s and late teens are very insecure. I feel like you don't really fully embrace who you are until your mid 20s. I would say that between 24 and 26, those 2 years, that was my official coming to age. Just like, that was like like at the most basic of terms, in those 2 years when someone would be like, "Oh yeah, Amber loves stars," I'm like, "No, I don't." And they're like, "Yeah, you do." I'm like, "No, I don't. I like Star Trek and I like sci-fi." And they're like, "Oh, but you've watched this." I was like, "I watched that because you guys were watching it. I played that because you guys were playing it." And they're like, "Wow." And they were like, "Why'd you do that?" And then I would go into a long explanation of, you know, who I am and how for years I would just hide a lot of my mental disorders. It was just easier to keep it from people because no one ever understood. But that's a huge thing of living life moistly. Being 100% yourself is accepting every aspect of your brain and especially the parts that you can't accept. And for me, it was a huge part of having mindful enough to start therapy as an adult and continue to go to therapy as an adult, even though uh, all the time it felt like no one was there to help me. But that's just it, is they're not there to help me. There to help myself. And then, being mindful enough to finally take this thing that I wanted to do since I was in elementary school, make content. For me it's content now, but make content for people, arts and crafts and just all sorts of things. And I finally started utilizing that, fucking July 14th of 2016 I decided to do my first ever meeting here in my club of Cottontales. And I still, when I think about the fact that I do live content mostly, when I seriously thought I was going to be one of those posted YouTubers like Graveyard Girl, I always saw myself doing that because originally I wanted to be a content creator on OPB. That's like, the dreams of a fourth grade Amber, I still hold very dear to wanting to show people me and my personalities and, all the things I love and not love. But that platform isn't necessarily available to me. And for years, I've had one available. YouTube has been available for years, but I wasn't available, if that makes sense. My platform of my brain and body was not available because for years I wasn't taking care of myself mentally or physically. And then I was taking care of myself physically, but I wasn't taking care of myself mentally. And you have to be taking care of both. You will not be a 100% striving to be 100% healthy on a daily basis because you're never 100% healthy, especially if you have physical and mental disorders. You're not going to wake up one day and not have your elements. You will, however, wake up every day with the mindfulness that even if it's a bad day, that it's a great day you woke up, and the ability to super fucking enjoy great days like today. Today's such a great day. Cheers to great days. And cheers to being mindful that the day could go all of a sudden out of nowhere. It could be a panic attack on my part. It could be another person. So many things. Damn. 98%. That's crazy. 98% people you know are actually stoners. That's that's a flabbergasting number. I almost like, and I don't want to assume, but I almost want to say that some of those people use it medically, but they're just saying they use it recreationally. For years, people thought I just was a stoner. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, Amber smokes mad weed, but she hella can function. And it's like, I was medicating that whole time. I have never smoked marijuana recreationally. Even if I thought I was, my brain was using it medically. I can still count on one hand all of the times that I actually had a bowl start out as a recreational bowl. Because it doesn't happen very often. Like I would say 98% of the bowls I spark, no, 99% of the bowls I spark are a medical bowl. Sometimes it turns recreational as it goes along. Right now, I'm nicely medicated. I'm still feeling anxieties, but I'm able to handle it a bit more. Also, just being here in Club Kottontale, that for me is a huge portion. And a lot of people don't understand that I have to smoke just to be able to do these meetings. I get a lot of people like, "Oh, you're so good at this, and you're so sociable, and like la 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 la," and it's like they're like, "But if only you could not smoke so much weed." And I'm like, the marijuana is what's making it possible for me to produce this content. There's been a few times where I come here to when I don't have medicine and I'm utilizing my Club of Cottontails to help it that way, but it's not anything like actually having my medicine. Um, yeah. Oh man, I definitely choose medicine over no medicine any day. What's that mean? SKL? What's that mean?
Tell me about this broadcast.
Wish I could, sir, but it's on a SWAT channel, encrypted. Those boys really don't like anyone listening in.
I'm in.
Who you reading me? It's Jim. I need you to send through some blueprints. I found Crane, and that bastard's going to die for what he did to my little girl.
Was that the commissioner? What's he doing?
Getting himself killed. But
Yeah.
I've got the ID number of the radio he's using, and that means I can track him.
Oh shit. Alright. Yep. Let's do it. I was thinking about just talking to that motherfucker and then not, going on to something else, but fuck it. Fuck it. Let's continue.
I've decoded a radio transmission. It's Gordon.
He's alive.
I need you to isolate the radio's frequency and pinpoint its location.
Of course, sir. The transmission appears to have originated from an abandoned shopping mall. The
That's
building
me.
has been without power for some time, sir. You may well encounter some obstacles.
The remote electrical charge prototype is being held in the GCPD evidence room. That should help.
Very well, sir. I'm sure Officer Cash will understand.
But not even before. I mean, sometimes I'll toke before. It's mainly like I'll do perfectly fine. I've been doing this for 3 years, so it's a lot of mindful tools to evolve myself. So I'll start a meeting without an active medicine bowl, like toking a bowl right before the meeting. Like I'm pretty much medicated the whole fucking day, but I won't like smoke a bowl right before it. It's after the meeting starts. That bowl that I toke after I start my meetings, that's so fucking needed because there's so many things that are going through my head on a daily basis. And then there's a bunch of other stuff that adds to that because of YouTube and just being a content creator. If you were a YouTuber or someone who made content on Twitch, just anyone who actively makes content on a social media, you would understand all of the stuff that goes along with that. But no, I will not, could not. I've done it before and it's not pretty. I do not leave my house without being medicated. If I know I'm going to be on a long ass trip, I will take some with me and medicate in the car. Um, there's a reason why I've had police officers give me back my marijuana and, like literally went from like 60 to zero back down to zero instantly. Just like, oh my gosh, sweetie, please get your medical card. And it's like, yes, I will. It's Viking. Depending on the way it's used, it can mean cheers, good health. It's a good thing. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, skull to you. That's awesome. Do you practice Viking traditions and things like that? Because I know that Vikings traditionally celebrate Yule. They're all about the Yule tide. Though that's why it was so wonderful for me to find the Snoggletog Yule log that I found for How to Train Your Dragon because they're Vikings. So to have an actual Vikings Yule log on Christmas Day, and it was a How to Train Your Dragon one, so of course it had this cute shit that Junior was like, oh, you know what I mean? And I mean, honestly, I was like, oh, like, because I fucking, I love being me. So I enjoyed that Snoggletog Yule log way more than probably anyone else in the house. Well, maybe not more than Junior because she's 1.5 and everything is just, oh, man. But seriously, like, it was awesome. What was not awesome is that I failed to remember that it was on Hulu. I kept telling you guys, and I thought it was on Netflix. So I'm like looking on Netflix for this damn Yule log. Can't find it. And I go, well, it must be on Hulu. Sure enough, bam, there it was. So I apologize to any Kottontales who, was attempting to find the How to Train Your Dragon Snoggletog Yule log. And I said Netflix, and it was in fact on Hulu. Hopefully, if you were trying to find it, you did find it. But a lot of people they like have one or the other. There's like it's like half of the world has one or the other, and half of the world has. Well, actually, you know what? It's not black and white because like I know a lot of people that like have every streaming device they can have. And I know some people who just have one or the other. I know people who have just Netflix and Hulu. I know people who are like me. I feel like my trifecta is the most common. And it used to just be a twinsy sort of thing, but it's a trifecta now because you have Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus. We have the Triforce of stream platforms. And honestly, that with my internet, it's still cheaper than I ever paid for cable. So, uh, I'm looking more into Viking traditions. I'm a weird mix. I'm like three-fourths Scottish, one-fourth English, part Viking and part pirate. Probably the reason I can drink a lot of rum and mead and be okay. Yeah, see, I've never. I want to do a swatching on my cheek and find out my exact ancestry. I know my mother's side more than my father's side because I talked to my grandmother, and she was able to give me a lot of insight on the fact that my mother's father was 100% Filipino. My grandmother had some Filipino, so that makes my mother more than half Filipino. Would explain why she's brown year round. Brown year round. She's the ultimate full of shit. Brown from toes to tip. Hey, just FYI, I was about 20 minutes. Oh. Damn. Okay, at Justin. That's some fatux right there. Fatux. That's some fatux, man. Uh, honestly, I'm kind of glad that my vocabulary goes from like the G ratest of the G-ness to like the XXX. I don't know if I even want that in my porn fucking vocabulary sometimes. Because I can take the GGG stuff and put that in my FFKK, my family friendly Club Cottontail. I'm extremely excited. Junior gets very wavy when you do a video, so it's perfect time. And I've been mentioning that 2020 is the year of Mama Cottontail. That's when I'm going to start making my family-friendly content, and it's not going to be anything Amber motherfucking Lewis. This is my main jam. This is where I'm always going to be majority of the time. I'm here twice a day, every damn day, unless something happens in the universe life, my body, or Junior that makes content not happen. So, I mean, once a month though, I will, and this is a promise, once a month, Mama Cottontail will produce a video. And it will feature Junior, or it will be something geared around kids, like, or just family friendly, not necessarily kids, but for me, when I think family friendly, I think people under 18. So that's children. You know what I mean? I'm really excited to like, for example, putting the camera on wide and having Junior sit next to me while I play Minecraft and make like a cute pixel for her, or play Fortnite. She loves Fortnite. Play Fortnite where we play with verified baby bunnies who are respectful because there's some baby and infant cottontails who are very disrespectful. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna have one of my fucking infant cottontails that I've met here try to pull some of that bullshit in my family friendly channel. I won't be able to cuss, and I'll have to say fucks like a bajillion times. And that's also another reason why I'll start with only one video a month, because it's really hard for me to be family friendly. Really, growing up, my daughter's gonna know to not use some of the words that I say. That she'll be able to use it when she gets older, and then to understand that it's situational. To not just go around saying fuck to everyone. But I'm not gonna evolve who I am internally, because that's who I am. That's who my daughter heard and felt when she was growing inside my belly. So oh, you threw me off because you did the first part of his name, but at Heisenberg, as an Irishman myself, I'm sure we both have better balance on bar stools than we do standing on our legs. Cheers, my man. Or skull, as he would say. I like that. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, Justin's like super white. Like his dad is just like straight up German and Irish, and his mom he has a little bit of Puerto Rican in him as well as Northern African. Like his mom's got some exotic stuff in her, but she's pretty white as well. I think it was. Fuck, I would have to ask him. But we want to do genealogy for his as well, because the way genes always break down is like my mom, she's more than half Filipino, but let's just say she's half Filipino. That means that I would be a quarter Filipino. But the way that your genealogy breaks up is I could have more Filipino in me or more Hawaiian, because my grandmother was Hawaiian and only a little bit of Hawaiian. She was a half Hawaiian, which makes my mother uh, a quarter Hawaiian. But it also may not break down that way. A lot of people say they're like, oh, I don't know, you got a lot of Islander features. So for me, I think that my Hawaiian side kind of outdid me like a lot. Anyone that sees my nose, they're like, oh wow, like you have an Asian person's nose. And I'm like, well, I'm Filipino Hawaiian, so that's probably why I have this nose. Nice Winchester. He's like, that's far too true. Seriously, no. Justin's nickname being Moose is very fitting for him because he's a very clumpy, dumpy, stumble on his feet moose.
I need to collect the remote electrical charge from the evidence room before I leave.
Oh, I didn't know that. Let's go to the evidence room. Oh, damn. Oh, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Seized assets from the Bank of Gotham. Oh, man, you can see how, like, I didn't do it fast enough. So some of the shelves are
One
empty.
hell of a lot of money. Stolen from various Bank of Gotham branches across the city. I'll count this when I get time.
And then Two Faces. Oh man, Harlequin evidence. Oh! Oh! This is fucking
One
cool.
modified flare gun. One machine gun haphazardly duct taped to a grenade launcher. And one good old-fashioned baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, a.k.a. Harley Quinn. Without Joker around, Harley took over the clown's old gang. It was never gonna last.
Damn. Oh shit. Break in case of emergencies. I've got to make a call, so I'll be back as fast as I can. As for adult humor, I can offer you some Scottish. LOL. Yeah, no, dude. Justin is like he's super like Irish German. I, on the other hand, have a lot of white mutt. But when you get back, I'll tell you all about my dad's. My mom is the exotic one, man. And I'm really glad that the only thing I really got from the white side is my pale skin. But really, my skin's not even that pale. People who meet me in real life, they're like, you have such beautiful olive tone skin. They're like, I bet you tan beautifully. And I mean, like, complete strangers. But it's because they've met people of my ethnicity. So they recognize it, you know what I mean? Meeting complete strangers who know that you tan well is creepy. Or meeting islanders especially. I swear, you can notice one from a mile away because just like, hey, auntie, hey, tita, all the time whenever I go out in public. And I love it. I absolutely love it because for the longest time, I spent a huge portion of my life not really embracing my exotic side because so many people, like, I would tell people, like, I am this, and they'd be like, no, you're just fucking white. And then I got older, and people would be like, you're white, but what else are you? And it was so frustrating because, it was a huge portion of my mental disorders and all my insecurities from when I was younger, but just not being able to be myself and handle when people don't understand who I am, and then it was frustrating. You know what I mean? It's easier to be yourself and explain yourself than be someone that you're not. And that's why I'm definitely glad I am the way I am. But man, it is it is just like crazy. Like most people, when I tell them that I'm Filipino Hawaiian, they're like, "What? No." And then like other times I don't say it, and someone's like, "Oh, hey, fellow Islander," and I'm like, "Yes, I am." Like, and someone that I know, they're like, "What? No, not no, she's not." I'm like, "I'm Filipino Hawaiian." And half at that, because that's from my mom's side. Like, Filipino Hawaiian and Pennsylvanian Dutch. That is all that my mom has in her. I want to do a cheek swab on my mom, though, break it down, see exactly what her genealogy breaks down to, and then mine as well. But my dad's a mutt. Like, fucking. Like, I sat down once and talked to my mom, and I was like, can you tell me what they were? And she's like, well, I asked your Aunt Susie once. And it's difficult because your dad is adopted, but they do know that he was German, Irish, Scottish, and French. And I'm like, oh my. That's like a lot of European all smashed into one. But really, he's adopted, so who fucking knows? For all I know, he could be like, he's just white though. He's like super white. Like you look at my dad, and he has like blue eyes, super pale skin. Like he's just white. And I just realized that my dad has blue eyes. No wonder my brother Kevin has blue eyes. I don't know my dad very well though. For all I know, he could have brown eyes and I just don't remember, but that's so crazy. Huh. Huh. Anyways. Militia assets. Dude. I'm living for the fact that this knife is in here because we took a lot of screenshots of this because it landed straight up. The way that it's sitting right now is how it landed on the ground. And it was crazy. I'll have to edit those screenshots and post them to Amber motherfucking Lewis, which you can access that Facebook that I'm talking about by hitting the hashtag Mooiisstt link. Oh man, I'd like to use that bad boy. Did not enjoy getting shot at by that though. Firefly. Dude. So, oh man, vet! So this is in fact my first time in the evidence room. And this is fucking nuts. Like, this is badass. Okay, so...
Oh, there you are. Look, it's my stuff. So this is my memorial, huh? Not even a statue. They think they can just file me away, don't they? I've been sent back for a reason, Bruce, and no one's forgetting me this time around.
One vial of Titan formula. One set of wind-up explosive false teeth. One pair of actual X-ray specs. One toy gun loaded with one toy flag and 5 real bullets. All used by the Joker. No known alias. It's one hell of a toy box. I'm glad no one's gonna play with it again.
This ain't right, Brucey. My stuff's not meant to be gawked at. That gun should be out there sticking up old ladies. That dynamite should be bringing the roof down on a kindergarten. All that senseless misery going to waste.
Who the fuck is the Mad Hatter? I no shame at all. This is a Batman villain I have never heard of.
Do you know how long it takes to make an explosive set of chattering teeth? I hope you enjoyed the joke. I did it all for you.
Oh, Joker. You just love Batman so much.
I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free.
I want to listen to what the Mad Hatter thing is, but I'm worried that the Joker's going to start talking again. Got any more to say, boy?
One custom-tailored top hat, worn by Jervis Tetch, a.k.a. the Mad Hatter. Guy's mad, all right. He tried to brainwash Batman in Arkham City. He got the Wonderland kicked out of him instead. I hated letting him go. This guy's too creepy to stay free.
Oh, I bet you. Maybe this is from one of the previous games. Because I didn't even know that there was previous games when I started playing Batman Arkham Knight. But it makes sense that Arkham City and stuff like that were... So, okay. Oh, we got Bane.
One stuffed bear and a canister of Titan formula, owned by Bane, a.k.a. We had to let Bane loose after the Arkham City fallout. Guy was messed up anyway. Serious Titan withdrawal. My guess, he's off somewhere getting clean. And he's not going to be happy when he comes back.
Yeah, no. Oh, dude.
2 ceremonial swords used by Rish Al Ghul. We found these at the bottom of Wonder Tower the night of Protocol 10. They were covered in blood. No body, though.
That's fucking dope.
One Arkham Asylum branded shock collar, worn by Killer Croc, a.k.a. Waylon Jones. We found this thing in the sewers under Arkham City. And that ain't good, because it was supposed to keep that bastard under control.
Oh, boy.
One rifle and 2 wrist-mounted guns, used by Floyd Lawton, a.k.a. Deadshot. Another guy we had to let go after Arkham City got shut down. Still, that doesn't mean he got his toys back.
So some of these people they had to let go. Oh, so fucking interesting. Wait, what? Oh, Batman seized assets, and that's why we had to come here to get that. That's so interesting. Electrocution?
One pair of shop gloves, worn by the electrocutioner, aka Lester Buczynski. Joker hired this guy on the night of the Blackgate riots, and then he killed him. I heard Batman borrowed these for a while before handing them in. I guess he prefers beating up punks the old-fashioned way.
Hell yeah. Oh, dude. Great white shark? What?
A selection of body parts belonging to Warren White, aka the Great White Shark. White got himself sent to Arkham on an insanity plea. He lost a few things other than his mind while there. Made the new look work though, I gotta say.
So cool.
One
Scarface.
ventriloquist dummy, aka Scarface. This ain't the original Scarface. It's a Joker knockoff. Don't ask me why, but the clown took a liking to these creepy things.
Interesting. I don't even see, like, I'm learning. Like, some of these, I don't know. Oh, we got more Harlequin stuff. Dope.
One laughing gas grenade, one snare trap, and one baseball bat. All used by Dr. Harleen Quinzel, aka Harley Quinn, during a recent assault on the Bloodhaven police station. From what we gather, Scarecrow sent Harley to break out Poison Ivy from the lockup in blood.
Okay, okay, yeah, we had heard about that. Black Mask. Oh, shit, Ra's al Ghul's daughter, I believe? The ventriloquist. Oh, shit, is that a Tommy gun? Oh, fuck yeah, we're gonna listen to this, motherfuckers.
One Tommy gun, used by Peyton Riley, aka the ventriloquist. Or maybe the gun belongs to the puppet. I never really understood what's going on there.
Dude, Tommy gun is my favorite fucking gun. If I could get, like, yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, man. Anarchy.
One mask and jacket worn by Anarchy, aka Lonnie Machin. I wasn't even a cop when this kid tried to hit Gotham. No one's seen him since. No one knows where they're keeping him. I guess the government don't like anarchists too much.
Well, yeah, no. Anarchy is generally frowned upon. Ooh, Mr. Freeze.
One freeze ray, used by Mr. Freeze, aka Victor Freeze. We, had to stop playing with this after the commissioner caught us making ice cream. Freeze has kept quiet since leaving Arkham City. Maybe Batman finally talked some sense into him.
They were using Mr. Freeze fucking freeze gun to make ice cream. These fucking twats. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it is almost 10:20. That means it's almost 4:20 somewhere. I also learned that there's parts of the world that don't follow the same minutes as us. For example, India has different hour and minutes. Fucking crazy. Like, best example I can give you is when it was 8:40 8:47 a.m. here. It was roughly 10:20 p.m. there. And I would think it would be, 10:47 p.m., but no, it like off by like not even like it's not even round numbers. It's so interesting. But it's because they don't have daylight savings ever. So that's why that's like that. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense with the minutes. Like, I don't know. That's like some crazy assness to me. So, oh, it's 10:20. I was getting myself my bowl loaded and I start talking. Cheers. Happy 420 somewhere. Alright, I think we only have a couple more to listen to.
One black mask worn by Black Mask, aka Roman Sionis. Sionis never really recovered from the night of the Black Gate riots, the night Joker showed up. Roman was an old school gangster. Joker, well, I'm not sure what he was.
The Joker.
Talia.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
I was like waiting for it to give me.
One ceremonial sword owned by Talia al Ghul. Miss al Ghul was a wanted terrorist and an associate of her father, Raish. But Joker got to her before we did. From what I hear, Batman put this blade to good work after she died.
Oh my gosh, so she died at the hands of Joker and Batman probably blames himself. Damn. Just damn. Remote electrical charge. Delivers a high voltage charge to shock enemies, activate or deactivate generators, and electrical equipment.
Okay,
Ooh.
now I can go after Jim.
Very subtle. I know this is the evidence room, Bruce, but you could have tried to cover your tracks.
One electric charge gun used by Batman, aka... We don't like to ask. Batman dropped this here with the rest of the Arkham City evidence. Nice to have some of Batman's gear in the evidence room. Hope he doesn't ask for it back.
Well, we didn't ask for it back. I just kind of took it, so.
One flamethrower and jetpack. Worn by Garfield Lens, aka Firefly. Why can't Gotham have a normal pyromaniac, you know? Why does ours have to fly?
Why does ours have to fly? That's so funny. Best evidence locker ever.
One pig mask and butcher's knife. Used by Laszlo Valentine, aka Professor Pig. This guy's new. Mutilates his victims in order to make them perfect. I think I'm pretty enough already, thanks.
So I'm glad that like I was like, wow, who the fuck's this guy? He seems extremely new, and he was a new villain, but I don't know all of the Batman villains in general.
I ain't
So
stopping him.
Don't look at me.
oh, they were talking to each other like I ain't stopping him. Don't look at me like I ain't gonna stop Batman. Because obviously I went into the evidence room, broke some glass. Fucking, what are they gonna fucking tell me? No, fucking city's under motherfucking attack. Like, ooh, yeah, you see that? 4 of 11, 67 and 97. Oh, this will be so satisfying when that's filled up. But at the same time, I think it's the sort of thing that, like, it'll be 100% like filled, but there'll still be, like, guys on the street. Maybe. I don't know. Gotta love a blind as fuck run. So, hello motherfuckers and welcome to my wonderfully random place. My home, my club of Kottontales. I'm Amber
We'll find him.
motherfucking
I
Lewis.
know.
I will hopefully find this motherfucker. Let's go find the commissioner. So, this is a wonderful place, my club if you will, where I come hang out with me, myself, and I, and anyone that happens to come on by. But, it is a very casual place. So obviously I'm playing a video game, but I don't like heavily game or anything like that. Um, I mean, I do heavily game because I feel like I play video games a lot, but to people who do live streams, a heavy gamer would be someone who just constantly plays the game. It's all about showing that content. Where my Club of Cottontails is about me relaxing and hanging out and enjoying myself. Like that's why I'm still in my fucking pajamas. You know what I mean? Like it's because I wanted to. Like if I want to do my makeup, I will. Like just everything is catered to me, and I enjoy meeting new people who enjoy hanging out, and hopefully everyone had a wonderful holiday season and continues to have a great holiday season. I wrecked my fucking calf. It hurts like a motherfucker. I just know it's gonna bruise.
Here he is. Good job, Batman.
Oh, man.
So, if you've never played this game, neither have I. This is my first walkthrough of it. Obviously, I've done stuff up to this point. If you were interested in hanging out with me and seeing that posted content from previous Batman Blind as Fuck meetings, it is all in a playlist. However, I do not know anything. Like, I'm going in blindly. I don't know what's coming next. Um, so, yeah. Because I get a lot of people go, is this your first time playing it? What does blind run mean? Like what does blind as fuck mean? I'm like, yes, this is my first time, and this is a blind run for me because it was so much so a blind run that I had no idea that there was games that came before it. But I am excited to find out so much stuff. Like, cause we had caught the Arkham Knight, but then we knock his mask off and it ends up being the Joker and just what up wheels, happy Yule, merry post Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. Thank you for popping in, saying hello, and leaving your opinion and spreading my moist content. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a wonderful day in general today, but I hope you had a very wonderful Christmas.
It's him! Don't worry, he ain't catching us! Run! Go! Go! You ask me, it's a good thing Ivy died. She wasn't on anyone's side but her own.
I agree with that. Thug said on that
You see what that thing
she
does?
wasn't on anyone's side but her own. I don't agree that she deserved to die. No one deserves to die. Everyone has the honor to die, but dying before your time, no one deserves that. You had a fantastic one. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Did you get anything awesome? Um, like a favorite gift or even just get to see someone awesome? Because, for me, I'm all about presence. The presence of people, not the presence that you receive. I just enjoy getting the fact that I got to see my brother Nathan and my brother Christian and my nephew Deshaun. I got to see my sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. I even got to see my brother-in-law, and I didn't think I'd get to see him. But I did get something that I'm really happy I got. I got a few things that I'm really happy I got, but the purse my mom got me, it's a reflective purse, and it's so fucking cool. I feel like a goddamn princess.
McCoy! I ain't staying to find out! He's on our tail! Outrun that thing! Come on!
Warden's signal is coming from behind that shutter. I need to find a way to reach him.
No more Ivy. That's what she gets for picking the wrong side. Did you read her psych profile? She'd have turned on Batman the second the city was safe.
Oh, sick. Wheels. That's badass. Noise, noise. Yeah, no, other than my purse, I got a couple gift cards that I was super stoked. I have my Torrid order coming to me, and I still have a little bit of that gift card left. But I have my Torrid order coming the 3rd of January. It should be here. And then I got a Victoria's Secret gift card that I'm super stoked to use. And then I got cash, which I'm really excited for the cash because I need new glasses and different things like that. So I'm going to be able to do that and be able to go after Christmas shopping today, which is just make me very happy.
Scarecrow's gonna beat him, I know it. Have we got confirmation that he's gone? Nothing concrete. I won't believe it until I see a body. Scarecrow's taken command. He's calling units back to base. Something's happened. That thing will flatten us! Move! I'm going! You here? They'll be sorry now. I don't care if the gas is gone. Batman still ain't one to fight.
I hear ticking.
Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here! I still stink of sewer tunnels. And I think I saw a crocodile down there.
Oh, you most definitely saw a crocodile down there. I bet you that ticking's gonna come into later. But no, I'm supposed to find a way into this here.
I wish my old sergeant could see me now. I'd dishonorably discharge a whole damn clip in his face. Dead bodies, tanks, mass evacuations. I love Gotham at night.
Jesus fuck. Great conversation. Uh Same money as well. Nice, nice. It's always nice to get some monies. I got a few things actually. I don't know. It always is one of those things that I always forget that like some people might be interested in getting like me doing a haul of the things I got for Christmas. But I got like some fun socks. Um, I got Just Dance 2020, but I knew I was getting that. Um, Torrid gift card, Victoria's Secret gift card. My mom got me Amber Romance. I got this awesome shirt from my mother-in-law along with another a purple one. Yeah, no, it was such a good Christmas. It was such a good Christmas, but I'm also so much more focused on Junior that like I always think of hers versus mine, you know? Oh shit, hold on, I need to check this. So Justin, like, I just read this text message from him. He went savage, talking about this person. The damn, the damn. All right, so right now I'm doing
I might
the
be able to
main story mission. We're trying to find a way into where Gordon's signal is coming from.
bypass the shutter by using that manhole cover.
Oh, manhole. There we go. Apparently, I got close enough to something, and it activated some words he was talking about. Go fucking
I can
figures.
use the remote electrical charge to power up or disable generators.
Scarecrow needs to do something about the bat, and fast.
Interesting.
Yeah, your average chump gets gassed. It's all panic, mania, fight or flight, right? But some people see hallucinations, get weird flashbacks, all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm glad we were underground.
Whew, that's a lot of boys. Hey, boys.
Get in the elevator.
You know, when he comes for me, you're gonna need a lot more guys than this.
Get in there or you'll be needing a wheelchair too. Batman's on his way. Stay alert. Why would we need more guys? He's just one man. I'm guessing you never met him. Commissioner's right. We're short on numbers. Where's everyone else? Downstairs in that briefing. What briefing? Something about how to kill the bat. What? He didn't think to invite us?
A briefing on how to kill the Batman?
Sorry,
Well,
Bats. I guess you're not invited. Happens all the time, I expect. Hell, Alfred's probably throwing a swinging shindig a go-go in the Batcave right now. Anyway, I'm sure a resourceful social outcast such as yourself can find some means of convincing those dopes to open the door.
it smells so good. So, before I get one of the dopes to open the door, as the Joker so put it, I just need to. I have lots of different fun gadgets. And there's one. There's a couple different ways. I'll either use a voice synthesizer, or most likely it will be a remote hacking device of some sort. Or I should say, using the remote hacking device on a device of some sorts, is what I meant to say. But I want a fresh bowl. So I'm gonna get some ground up. Oh shit! Apparently, past Amber had only hit that bowl once or twice because it's pretty fresh. But the grinder was empty, so we need to have some ground up because after this meeting, um, depending on when Junior gets up from her nap, we are going to be going out and about to do some post Christmas shopping. I'm so fucking stoked. Gonna go by Target. That's my preferred place to do after Christmas shopping. They always have a better selection on wrapping papers and things like that. I don't usually go the day after Christmas. I usually wait like a week and kind of pick up residual stuff because I usually only get like small decor and wrapping paper. But ya bitch wants some lights for outside. And in order to get that stuff, I need to go the first day when stuff isn't more discounted because there is going to be those people that go and buy all the lights, all of the everything. You know what I mean? Because it's half off. You know what I mean? Like, what? I essentially can get two lights for the price of one light. Um, And they do have, like, I have a certain decor that I want to do, and I want to make sure that I can get that. If I can't, then so be it. I make do with what I can get. Because next year I want to put lights outside my house. Um, this was our first Christmas in our home, and definitely becoming a homeowner is such a crazy experience. It is very similar to getting married, but to a house. Um, so keep that in mind to anyone that's thinking about purchasing a home. It is a commitment very similar to a marriage. Um, so it's just like so crazy for me because 3 years ago, just 3 years ago, I wasn't a automobile owner. I wasn't a homeowner. Well, that one doesn't even come next. I wasn't an automobile owner. I wasn't a mom. I wasn't a homeowner, and it's so crazy. And then I think back to, you know, 5 years ago, and I wasn't married and didn't have all those other things either. So it's like it's so crazy how time just goes, and you just never stifle yourself from doing something because you never know what you're going to achieve, and it's going to be difficult. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be difficult the whole fucking way. This year has been probably one of the most difficult years for me, mentally, physically, all around and generally. um, but next year's going to be the best year for me mentally, physically, and all aroundly. And I'm really excited because I think a lot of people feel like 2020 is going to be really good for them. And I hope that even if it's not, because the only way it will not be good is if you focus on the bad things that will happen. Going into the next year thinking that nothing bad will happen and that you're going to really strive to not have anything bad happen just means that you will have bad things happen. What you need to do is strive to evolve to be a better person that you were the day beforehand, regardless of what day that is. I personally don't set resolutions. I just always on a daily basis have the mindfulness that I should be a better evolution than the person I was the day beforehand. So, of course, January 1st, 2020, I will have evolved from the person I was December 31st, 2019. But I'm fucking stoked for next year. Like, my husband turns 30, my daughter turns 2. The fact that my daughter turns 2 in 2020 tickles me inside. You know what I mean? It's a birthday that, like, I will always remember. And I want to have it at Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to Disneyland next year. That's one thing that we are actually already putting aside money for. I have already put aside money towards Disneyland because we want to celebrate Halloween 2020 in Disneyland. They have the best Halloween and Christmas, but best Halloween displays. And whereas in the past years, Christmas was definitely Justin's favorite, Halloween is most definitely his top favorite holiday. So that's definitely why we're going to go during Halloween. For me, mine is Valentine's Day, and unfortunately, Valentine's Day is one of those what people consider a lackluster holiday, so it's not celebrated as heavily as, say, Christmas, 4th of July, or Halloween. Um, but it is going to be for me, like, no joke, if there's already Valentine's Day stuff in the store, I'm buying some of it. January 1st, I'm decorating for Valentine's Day. And those decorations will be up, like, through February. Well, maybe like not January 1st because I have to get stuff pulled out and I want to take my Christmas decorations down before I put my Valentine's Day ones up. But Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. Like, I already know Dollar Tree probably has tons of Valentine's Day decorations. I can't wait to go there and just like, oh man, it's gonna look like Cupid lives in my house. I don't know if these grunts are to let me know you're here or to you poop, I poop, we all poop, or if he's grunting to my decor ideas.
How would Batman even know Gordon is here? We've been set up down here for months, and no one's found us. Even I had trouble finding this place.
still won't kill you.
What?
I'm here to take care of the dookie.
Do you want to watch me take out some thugs?
No.
It's his car!
Oh, seriously?
What the hell kind of armor is that?
Oh yeah.
So many bodies.
Wow, that was
I can't tell if these people killed each other or themselves.
Made
Wait,
some.
what is this?
Oh,
How'd you get underground?
I'm Batman.
No, I mean, how'd
Using
you get
this while
underground?
standing in the water would be a bad idea.
Ah, Jeebus. God damn it.
What is all this stuff? Pollen?
Justin's like flabbergasted right now.
How? Oh, wait.
I'm Batman.
You were always underground.
Why'd we bring all these cities down here? The guys, the Brits, wild cards, all of us.
That man has arrived ahead of schedule. Lock down the elevators and find him.
Those were losing them sewers. I heard chanting down there. No, bad kind, like you hear in movies.
Holy shit.
You still believe that you are Gotham's savior. Soon the world will see you for what you truly are. A fallacy, a figment of hope in a world of suffering and pain.
I have no idea what that thing is.
I just wanted to see that Alice in Wonderland hint again.
What Alice in Wonderland hint?
Oh, they brought it up in the subtitle.
Oh, that's Riddler shit that happens all the time. How interesting. Okay. That wall is breakable, but no, there's no way to get to it.
Baby monitor? Oh, it was perfectly behind your phone. Thank you. Is that like a grenade launcher? I think I see something. Could you get a boomerang through that
I
hole?
tried.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course you did. You're the fucking Batman.
You know, I
By the way, your outfit right now is looking great.
can't do the line launcher. What?
What about using the Batmobile and shooting it from there?
That is not a bad idea. Thank you. That was a very solid suggestion,
I
Justin.
saw the Batmobile over there, and I know it has high weapon. I don't haven't played this game much, but my Batmobile has rockets, and that's all I know.
I would eventually have gotten there, but
No,
thank
no,
you.
it literally was like, I just saw the Batmobile and went, that has rockets!
If it's any consolation, I'm sure Crane's put old Jimbo out of his misery
Here.
by
Oh,
now. It's not like he's got anything left to be afraid of. Not since they sent his
I
little
thought
girl
Justin was
on
gonna
the
stick around to
stairlift
smoke
to
with us, but
heaven.
I am.
so I'm pretty excited to go out and about. Also, she fell asleep about 9:30. One moment. Jesus fuck. Oh, good motherfucking morning. Not even 11 a.m. I should have. See, I literally was talking about how I have to be mindful that later things are going to come about that cause anxiety and stress. Oh, it's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Now I'm super stressed out. I don't even want to go Christmas shopping because I don't feel like I have the money to do it. This is just stupid. Ugh. But I don't think this auto saved yet. Of course, I have no way of knowing because I didn't check it right after that bit happened. That's like 7 minutes ago. I don't know. I feel like that did auto save after that, but also I don't fucking know. God damn it, man. People are so fucking frustrating sometimes. Fuck. Christ, man. Ugh. Cheers to a happy Yule, man. I hope everyone's holiday season has been stressful and wonderful and amazing, because that's exactly what the stress season is. One moment, apparently, Mime Amber isn't done. Oh, who has a headache? Oh my goodness. For someone who was having such an amazing morning and such an amazing meeting, and I'm so comfy right now, I should not have a headache like this. Ugh, any whoosies. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Kottontales. Mime Amber had some things to take care of in real life, apparently, so cheers to cheers to life. Fucking A. Did that thing make a sound? That's just fucking weird. Interesting.
I can't pull it down, but it can support the Batmobile's weight.
How do I turn...
This is no good. I need to shut down this fan.
Yeah, how? Did I not? I think I had already destroyed this. Yeah. Why didn't that turn it off? And what's with all these little creature thingies, man? That's so fucking weird. Oh, what's that? Interesting. Oh, we got some Riddler bits up here. Okay.
An electrical charge would overload the generator and power down that fan. The generator is connected to a mainline power supply. The only way to shut it down is to overload it.
Oh. What the fuck?
A failure for a failure. Perfect failure. Failure. Failure.
How am I supposed to move all the things, though? Oh, fuck. Okay.
You failed that.
Fuck!
Get used to it.
God, we were doing so fucking good, too. Ah, crap. It's another one that's up high. Motherfucker. Damn it. This happened to me another time where I fucking did one and it was up high though, and like I can't figure out how to collect it. Oh, well, fuck. There we go. Bat claw. Bam. Well, if I come across that other one, that's what I'll do.
So I was wondering, where do supervillains head off to once they've taken a battering? I wouldn't know, of course, since you never bested me. But do you think Arkham Knight's hanging out in some tacky dive bar right now, splashing glasses of cheap whiskey all over that masked face?
Huh. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the update. I just did this fucking crazy, crazy awesome Riddler bit. For one, learned that more than just a battering can trigger that, which is cool. But we had to get this like orb to go through these different containers, and it unlocked a trophy that was up high, and I had previously gotten one that was up high, but I couldn't figure out how to grab it. Well, fuck, I finally used my goddamn brain. I pulled out my fucking bat claw and pulled that thing out. I want to check and see if it's hived after that. I'll trigger the next portion. So it looks like only the first set of fans turned off. The other one is still on. A Keanu meme? Ooh. God damn it.
We're
Oh, you
all
gotta be kidding
products
me.
of our fears. I look at you and see a man born of violence and darkness. What will you give to save your friends, I wonder? Are you ready to reveal your secret? Are you ready for your legend to die?
There we go. That was a whole lot sexier than what we had. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, man, this was like a crazy. The further you get in the story, obviously, the harder it gets, and it's crazy. Which, by the way, Justin, I'm sure you have figured out by this moment in time that I am currently working on the story. I'm 81%. It started at 79, took us to 80 when we talked to the dude, and then it just pushed us over to the 81%. I'm trying to get to the 82, and then that's where it'll be coming to an end. But they took Commissioner Gordon. God damn it.
No power. I need another way to move it.
No? Okay. Aw, thank you. Oh, I have to generate it. Oh,
I need to get close and apply the explosive directly to destroy that wall.
He said you'd be coming for the generator.
well, that'd be why it has all the White Rabbit references. Damn. Talk about just a little creepy. That was a great explanation. Saved less than a minute ago, so it's perfect. Squish awaketh. So, if you didn't know, the content here in Club Kottontale happens when the universe, my life, my body, and of course my daughter, Amber Jr., are all very willing to let the content be had. But I'm super excited to go to Target. And I want to go to Dollar Tree because we have to go by another place that will be right by there. But do some post Christmas shopping. Um, I'm super excited because I want to see if they will make an appointment for me. I know that since I'm actively breastfeeding, you have to wait until you're not doing it so often or something like that. I'm going to go and see, If not, that's, either I save that money for my glasses later when I can get them, or, that money will go towards my tattoos like I was thinking about doing, or just, all the many things. But I just want to say thank you so much to anyone that's been tuning into this Club Kottontale meeting, just playing a bit of Batman Arkham Knight. This game is a blind as fuck run for me, and it's super fucking fun. We are tooting along, 81% through this one. A few of them are 100. Other ones, like this one's so annoying, but eventually I think I want to have all of these 100, but at least the main story bits. Um, but that will be another time. If you didn't know, I strive every day to live my life moistly. Just simply being 100% myself, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of me. Loving myself and being loved. No shame at all. I am, in fact, Amber motherfucking Lewis, and it's been utterly moist to spend this morning with you. I do hope to see you this afternoon. If I decide to do an afternoon meeting, that is. But until then, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. And if you are a makeup loving Cottontail, do be on the lookout, because it is going to be happening sooner than you think. It's motherfucking Ipsy time. Are you excited? Because I am. Bye.